Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you this fine evening? Well, I hope that you're doing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's how I hope you're feeling. Just good, just feeling good, innovative, motivated, and ready to talk about the Housewives of Potomac. Let's get it started, baby crones.
Yes.
Let's get it started.
So we are on episode 10 of season 7 of Real Housewives of Potomac. And man, it felt like it kind of died down this episode. Mm-hmm. But sorry.
Take your time, baby crone.
So to first start off, we got to see a little bit into Robyn and Gonzell doing their podcast called Reasonably Shady. It was nice to see them together and enjoying and having fun with each other. We're really gonna have to listen to that podcast.
Mm-hmm. I do listen to it, but it's so much other stuff going on. I'm so bombarded. Sometimes it's hard to choose.
That is true.
You know? Or sometimes you just get caught in a loop of watching something.
Yes, that is very true. YouTube has a way of doing that to you. So we had Robyn later on ask Candiace to go out for lunch so that way they can talk about their differences. And then, and congratulations to Candiace. She graduated, I think she said with 2 degrees in one of them.
Well, she's a pretty smart cookie. We already know that about Candiace.
Yeah.
We have no problem with Candiace. We love and adore Candiace. It's her mouth.
That is very true.
It's her tongue. It sets off the course of hell. That's what Candiace. But life a teacher. She's still got some living to do. She'll get humble.
Yeah. It was nice though. Well, yes, congratulations. And maybe hopefully she can think about starting a business with her business degree. So, speaking of businesses, Mia and her husband have a business called Joint Chiropractic. So they're all about...
I think this is their fourth or seventh, one of those starting points. I wish them the best of whatever they do. I really do.
Does she last longer than Wendy with her businesses?
No, I don't know. She's trying to be catty. I see. I'm
trying to throw some shade at Wendy right now.
I'm minding my own business. The way I said, I got 6 months to mind my own business and 6 months to leave other people's business alone. She was trying to pull me in something. I wasn't even thinking on that. Instigator.
Yes. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, this was a sad scene to see Ashley cry, talking about her husband.
Ashley
Darby.
But I already told you that. Didn't I do a reading on her?
Yes, you did do a reading on her.
I told you. I felt it. Now remember, this is all old stuff.
That is true.
This is all old, people. When you remember, this is old. This could be like 4 months ago. This could be 6 months ago. It could be 8 months ago. But it's old. So this is the thing, how they get you. Remember, the key to the game is to stay up on it and don't let them get you caught in a loop. You see? Because remember, everything you seeing is a shadow of what was. You understand? So if you're not careful, you'll get all caught up in something that isn't real.
That is true.
Okay? So remember, it's a psychological thing. And sometimes you got to just be mindful and tell yourself, wait a minute, they're making money off of this. Okay? And the smarter you are. That's why when people say, oh, they should get fired. No. You don't want anybody losing their job. When you want somebody to say, hey, you should lose your job because you're not making me laugh or whatever, they should lose their job in a legitimate way.
Right.
That their polls really do go down in a drastic way over an extended period of time.
Yeah.
Where they know it.
Very fair.
You know, not that because they have a weak episode, but anyway, everybody taste is different. So as for me, I realize I don't like a whole lot of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
When it's going on, I'm in it. Don't get me
true.
wrong. I mean, the devil take control of my eyeballs and I'm in it. You understand? But that is not what I like. What I do like, I like a more classy scene, where they may have their things, but more I'm into their lifestyle, how they live, and all of those things. But I don't want to see us fighting. I guess that's what I'm saying.
I understand that. If we could just get rid of all the drama and just have the peace and love.
And you have your hiccups.
Yeah, of course.
And people say that would be boring. But it isn't boring on the Beverly Hills. The Housewives, and this isn't boring when I look at, I'm not saying it has to be religious. I don't know. I just think it could be more without us hating one another.
Yeah.
You know, we can have, it's just like living in a house with 10 people. Somebody's going to have something go wrong at any given time, but it doesn't mean we don't love each other. And I think that's what I
said I like that analogy.
Yeah, so it's like I would like to see the Potomac become back to that. Not so much of the hatred and all of that. You know, now we're like calling them the green, well, I'm not, calling them the green-eyed bandits and all this. This show was not like that. And even though Karen calls herself the Grande Dame, what, the Grande Dame a hood? Because that's what it's turning into. I just hate to see that happen. Because I really just think I would just like to see it just be a step up like it was. They was fighting, nobody was throwing drinks until Monique entered to the scene. But Monique is going on about her business. So anyway, let's get back to this. I'm rambling, but I'm just seeing the going down of the show, I guess, that for me.
I can see that.
But it isn't that I want anybody to lose their job. It's just, it's starting to be tacky. You know, it's starting to be Love and Hip Hop. I mean, not Love and Hip Hop on steroids. But we've seen that. So it's starting to be, can't we just have some shows that we can bicker, but we still love each other. Like, we could still film together, but they say the audience don't want that. Yes, I think we can if we just keep it authentic.
Yep, and listen, it's what the media feeds us. Mm-hmm. So the more they feed us violence, the more we're going to want the violence.
You know what, you're right.
So if they just stop showing us the violence, no matter how much we complain, we'll eventually get accumulated to it.
Yeah, like I don't want to see the violence because I started eliminating it out of my life. Like I don't like to look at violent movies unless it has a point. I don't want to look at a war story unless it's something I really want to see and it was something with history or something. But other than that, I try to protect my mind and my aura and not feed it so much negativity. When I'm listening to the news and it start going too dark, I'm like, I'm learning that. So you're right about that. And it's what you feed yourself. It's just like if a person eat beef and they eat beef. Well, what's your beef? And you eat beef all the time, you'll crave beef. Yeah. I take you off of beef for 2 or 3 days and give you some chicken and fish. You be like, I'm tired of this chicken and fish. I want some beef. So it's just the redirecting of changing the mind. And if you can change the mind, you can change the body, I believe. Yes. But go ahead. Okay, that's it. Okay.
That was good.
Okay.
Yeah, so going back to Ashley, it was nice that she was having an open, honest discussion with her parents. And it was also nice to see that they were helpful and supportive and just wanted to be there for Ashley.
But not only that, Ashley is really, really sad. And I know that like I said, Ashley is acting out because if I can keep everything off her, if I can put everything on you, then it ain't on me. Mm-hmm. It's a deterrent. And I know that Ashley is heartbroken. Everything about Ashley is heartbreaking. The way, like I said, I could tell somebody, Ashley haven't been out there TikToking and all. This is Ashley trying to think, hoping, like I gotta go back out in the world. I got 2 kids. You understand? She's feeling like, oh my God, who gonna want me? I mean, they gonna want me. Yeah, I know somebody wanna go and be intimate with me, but who gonna want me? She's got a lot. I got kids to take care of. You know, her life has changed. You know, and she's scared, and she can't turn back and say, "Oh, I wish I couldn't."
Yeah.
You know, it's scary when you've been with someone for a long time, 5 years, 10 years. They've been together for a minute. And you done leaned on them, they took care of you. And now all of a sudden it's over and you got to stand on your own. She's just frightened. And sometimes some people, just to keep their sanity, because Ashley is a very, very smart woman. So sometimes to keep their sanity, you just keep throwing stuff on other people just so it won't come on you. But this is what I see. I see Ashley break, and now I know Robyn is about to break about something.
Yeah, I could
Now,
see
when
that.
she was saying something about her hairstylist cousin or family, brother, whatever, forgive me, had passed, I knew she was upset. But I know, and I've said it, something is going on deep with Juan and Robyn. And I really believe it's about this prenup.
Yeah. I bet it is.
I think it's that he don't want to sign it, and she's afraid. Think about the pressure of that. You want this because you don't trust them. That's just my opinion.
That is true.
You want this. I want you so much, but I don't trust you. And I know I made mistakes in the past, but I just need this. And he's looking at me. We've been together all these years. All these years. Now you up on your feet. And now you want a prenup. You don't trust me. No, it's not that I don't trust you. It is. She don't trust him. So the question for Robyn is Robyn ready to be married?
Oh, that's a good question.
Sometimes we miss the fine print. And I see the fine print. Robyn is scared.
That is true.
She's afraid no matter what, because at the end of the day, she's saying to me, Juan is the type of man that if we have a bad fight, he'll leave me high and dry and won't give a damn about me or the boys. So I gotta protect myself and make sure, because this is a money issue. Okay? And I gotta make sure that I'm okay. Now, Juan, no, I'll never leave him. I'm here. But Juan is like,
Yeah.
They both have points. But the bottom line is, this is not a Juan problem.
That is true.
It's a Robyn problem.
That's why they're gonna.
Because how bad do you want him?
Exactly. Are you able to find that compromise?
Maybe there isn't.
Maybe
Maybe there isn't a compromise. And maybe there is. But the point is, this is about Robyn searching her soul, is, do I forgive Juan? And let's be clear on forgiveness. Forgiveness is, I forgive you. Forgiveness is, I'm really trying to forget about what you did.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to remember it every time. I really want to forget about it. But something is blocking her, and she's like, And I'm telling you, and it's wearing on her. And I would love to know. And also, Juan is tangled up in something with the college. So there's some things going on about Juan. But we'll see. But I don't know if Juan, now I'm jumping because I just like to do it this way. Another thing that I want to bring out is, this might be, I want to know your opinion. Ashley's husband's name is what?
Michael.
not Ashley, I'm sorry, Candiace's husband. Well, anyway, you all know Candiace's husband. It's gonna come to me, you know. But Candiace's husband and what's his name? See, because she's doing this, it's distracting.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
it's
I'm
okay,
trying to
it's
look
okay,
it up.
it's okay, it's okay. Anyway, you know Candiace. We're talking about the Potomac. Chris, right. I'm horrible with names. We both are.
Yes.
Okay. And I like that Karen's husband. Oh Lord, what's his name?
Ray.
Rachel. No, Ray. I love the fact that this is an older gentleman, a man of distinction, a man that understands. Not downing you as a man, but as a man of distinction. As a man that has never, ever, as long as we watch this show, has done anything derogatory openly or said anything derogatory meaning it he did with the gazelle, but it wasn't where it was coming out of his heart. It came out one way, but he didn't mean it like that. It's just, that was just a generational gap right there.
I understand.
You understand?
Yeah.
But outside of that, he's telling Chris, apologize. Make all this go away.
For real.
Not that you did anything. Just, if I made you feel uncomfortable, it's okay.
Exactly.
But Chris is so wound up by Candiace, he can't see that. Sometimes you look innocent when you do it.
That is true.
For me, it's like this is the way a woman felt. Mm-hmm. You can't argue with the way she felt about something.
Yeah. Whether
you like the way it went down or not, it is what it is, right? Yeah. So to make it go away, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable. I had no intentions of that. Because you're right, she could have been thinking that in her mind. But nevertheless, she felt uncomfortable. You understand?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just better to be a bigger person as a male. And I think that's what Ray helped me to understand. Like, it isn't about being right or wrong. It's just the appropriate thing to do. It's like protocol. It's like, who baby is it? You understand what I mean?
Yes.
And Chris is like, cut off the head. And Ray is saying, see, you're making this way bigger. You're making yourself look more guilty.
That is true.
You don't look guilty before. It was nothing. Because this is the kicker. She said he didn't do anything.
Exactly.
Nothing. She said it was a feeling she felt. She blamed him for nothing. Mm-hmm. But because it is so blown out of proportion, in my opinion, really? Unless I'm seeing it differently, please leave your comments down below. Because I'm seeing it different.
Nah.
So, for me, it's just easy for me to say, you know what, if I made you feel bad that night, I apologize. That was nothing in that, honestly.
Exactly.
And she'll be, okay. And she'll know. And you'll know. And it'll never be that way again. Because you'll never walk with her like that again.
That is also true.
But then he acting like that, you looking suspect, brother.
Yes.
Now the thing is, you can make up with Ashley, but you can't make up with Gazelle.
That's a little biased.
And Gazelle and Ashley said two things.
Yeah, and when we was talking about Ashley, that had brought me up to the fact that when you was talking about how Ashley is deflecting, because I was wondering, why did she choose at the table to bring up that Candiace was talking about Karen apparently having affairs? Because I'm just like...
Because Ashley just did that to her, Candiace. because of what Candiace said about all these women, whatever, you know what she said about the women. That was very mean of Candiace. I don't know. Candiace is outgrowing the show. Candiace needs to really focus on her career. I hope Candiace blow up. She's got the potential. I mean, I'm a fan.
You know, I'm a fan of Candiace.
I just don't want to see her like this anymore. I want to see her elevate.
Yes.
I don't think the show is good for her image.
No.
At this point, I don't.
Neither is it for Wendy. So both of you.
Right. But at the point with me now, I just see Wendy as a woman that says, "Look, I want to be a billionaire, and I'll do what it takes." That's how I see Wendy now.
Yeah.
I didn't see Wendy like that. I saw Wendy as Dr. Wendy. Now I see as Doctor of the Dollar, baby.
Yeah.
I just see Wendy as I'll do anything to make $1. I'll panhandle, stand on the corner, sell candles, you name it. That's how I see Wendy. You know, just somebody out there that just want to get rich quick, and just make that fast money. That's how I see Wendy. Just wanting to be that, you know. And the truth to me is Wendy, and I guess this is not even good enough anymore, but Wendy looked money.
Yeah.
She looked money.
No, that's true.
You know, I mean, even if she didn't even wear designers.
Yeah.
Just the way she is. But I guess she doesn't even see that in herself. So.
Yeah, because I would say she looks at the way she carries
herself. She looked
herself.
decadent. She looked decadent.
But
the more I see that,
it doesn't look like she carries.
And it was
herself
really hard when her dressing style had changed. But I was willing to deal with that. But now the attitude, it's like I can't. It's too much for me, you know.
Well, congratulations to Gazelle's 2 daughters.
Yes,
Yeah, they had their
sweet 16.
Yes, that was very nice. And it was nice to see, what was his name, Jamal come.
That's
around.
their father.
Yeah.
That's their father.
Yes, their father came.
Like Gazelle say, they share their daughters. They're in it. They love their fathers, and you know he is and you can tell by the way they are around him that he's a part of their life. He make fun with them. You can tell that they are definitely that he is in his children's life. You can tell that.
And that he's definitely liked and enjoyed him being
around him. You could tell, and like they don't seem like strangers around him.
Yeah.
At all. They seem that they love their dad and they kick it with their dad. That's what it
definitely.
seems like. they make you feel like, wow, this is what it's like to have a dad, you know. So they do show. I like their relationship, especially when all 5 of them are together, because it's a set of twins and then she has one, right?
Yes, she does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Candiace picked up her mom. I believe it was from the hospital.
Yeah, I didn't like it when the mom called, what you call it, a snake.
Oh, I don't know who.
Candice's mother.
Yeah.
Called Gazelle when they saw that snake in the backyard. I just felt like that was not necessary. But all at the same time, maybe Gazelle would say something like that, so it's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, about that and the mother, but other than that, Candiace is saying that she's trying to come to a better place with her mother and accept where her mother is in the relationship. And then she brought up to her mother that she might possibly be pregnant. However, we found out later in the episode that she is not pregnant.
Told you.
And she said it's back to IVF. So, wow. I mean, that would have been sad for the moment because she was.
But like, remember, this is old.
Yeah, that is true.
This is old, and remember when I do my readings, when I'm doing my readings, I'm doing them for the old, and that's what I'm saying. You gotta be real careful because you be thinking this stuff is happening right now. But if there's one, let me just switch stuff for a minute. The one thing that I've learned and how I've learned is that you got to stay on top of this is because the Kardashians is one for really messing with your head with this.
Yes.
So I'm learning that so does Bravo.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys just know that you're in their shadow. So when you're getting mad, just know this is all done. And you just reliving it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's what makes it fun for you to keep balancing your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like me, if we go digging and looking and see what's going on, if we could all find out.
Yes.
But they be so close-lipped on some things they don't even want you to know. So you won't even be able to find out the information even if you wanted to. How they do that, I don't know.
The power of being a celebrity.
But the networks get them to be quiet. They don't advertise. You don't hear nothing. You don't hear it until they're ready for you to hear it.
Yep. And then I noticed by following them on social media, is that they'll post like a picture or something that they might have taken behind scenes, and then like underneath it they'll caption it about saying something about the episode or saying that there's an episode coming out that night. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
Right.
I'm like, we're getting to see a little bit of snippet of behind the scenes. And you're like trying to, and I'm just like, man, I'm like, how hard did they want to post this picture when they took it? Because I understand that when you're having a great moment, you just want to share it with everybody.
Absolutely. So anyway, what else we have?
Speaking of Candiace and her mother, apparently Chris...
She has an attractive mother, I have to say that.
Yeah, that is true.
Very attractive.
Apparently Chris and Candiace's mother are also trying to work on...
That's good.
Coming
and
on
need
better
be.
terms.
Don't marry anyone that don't like me.
I won't. Oh. Wendy.
Or that they don't like their own mother.
So, just to throw this out there because, you know, Wendy likes to flex. And she was just like, okay, well, even though Candiace graduated with a master's in business, she was just like, I got 2 degrees.
She didn't.
Yes, she did. Yes.
Instead of just being happy.
Right. I'm just like, you couldn't
And this is Wendy who Candiace, I mean this is the Wendy that Candiace was crying over.
Yes.
That didn't even want to share the accolades with another black sister.
Oh man.
I'm not even talking about color black. I'm just talking about like solidarity. As a black woman, we both made it. And instead of you just saying, yeah, she did it, congratulations, you're gonna say, oh, I got 2 degrees. See what I mean? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't get it.
But
you know, Dr. Wendy, she gotta make sure everybody knows her achievements. Anyway, so Karen had asked Robyn, to talk about the wedding plans. And so Robyn was talking about maybe having like a secret wedding or like not a secret wedding, but a wedding in private, you know, keep it real
She
small.
didn't want to tell what was going on because she's saying I'm not close and I don't want everybody in my business. And so she shut it down. That's all she did. But I still think that there are some problems going on with Juan and let me run 3 cards real fast. Just let me run 3 cards. Y'all know how to let me just run 3 cards real fast. I just want to know real quickly. I know I'm running out of time. I want to know Juan and what's her name? Robyn and Juan. Oh my God, this is so crazy. This is the 2nd time that I had this. Yeah. It was a king. This is a queen. So just let me lay out 3 cards real fast and tell you what I see. Oh, I told you, this has got to do with their prenup. Yeah, this is a prenup thing. Yeah, this is, I don't know. Here, yeah, okay. 1, Same.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. This is not good. Here we go. Go ahead, baby Crone.
The Queen of Cups.
Queen of Cups.
The Lovers.
I hope you can see him. The Lovers.
Strength.
Strength.
The Emperor.
The Emperor. And
the Two of Wands.
okay, as I said earlier, what I see someone like the Queen, very family oriented, very in control, but she's out of balance with this because the pressure of what she is asking. I think that from the lover or from that side, it's like emasculating, a feeling like you don't trust me. You know, the first time, it's like you didn't forgive me. This is running more deeper than what we think. It's more on the lines of something I said. However, I see the Strength card. Their relationship is really on the balance right now. It really is. And he's very strong and very stoic. He is very strong. And she loves him. But how much? And this is what's on the balance with them. I don't think he's going to bend. But the good thing about it is she knows this about him. She knows she's asking for a lot. This is why she's weighed down. This is why she's depressed. This is why she's fussy. This is why she's because she just know when somebody is stoic and strong, and he's an old soul. In other words, you can't change the way he thinks. You know, he gonna do what he wanna do. And if she loves him, either he going to give her what she want, or if not give her what she want, she's gonna have to figure out a way to get him from walking. Because he feels utterly humiliated and he feels emasculated. Like, how could you ask me? We did all this, da 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 da. You wanted me, da 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 da. Now you up on your feet. Blah, blah. This is what I'm getting. Now you up on your feet. Now this. And it's taking every strength for her to just trying to be humble and just hoping. But this has got her rattled in a cage. She is pressed against the wall because he is very, very strong. And she has to decide on who's going to stay, can she keep him, or how they're going to work this out. Only time will tell. Well, that's all I'm reading for now. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. Thank you. They was getting on my nerves. Go ahead.
So,
how'd you enjoy that reading?
I enjoyed that reading.
Was it insightful?
Yes, it
It
was.
was insightful to me. I don't, like I said, everything I say is allegedly. Let me put it out there. I have no idea. I don't know those people. I never met them before. But I'm just telling you, out of a reading, that's what I got. That's it. That's it.
So, continuing on talking about Robyn, I do have to say that Wendy apologizing.
But they got happy when they was out at the club the night before, I assume, or whenever. And so they was hugging and making up then. And so for Wendy to come, go ahead.
Yep, she came back and she said that she wanted to come back sober and said that everything she said that night she really did mean, and that's why she's coming back to talk to her again. Because she
say, you're right, because if I really mean it, I'm sober. Now I want you to know I was feeling myself, I know, and it was good, but I miss you as a friend. And I think that solidified it to me when she said I missed you as a friend. Like I said, y'all gonna just look, don't trip. That's the Wendy I love. That's the classy Wendy I love. That's the Wendy that I love. That Wendy that can be humble. That Wendy that came at the table and apologized to Mia. Now, like I said, Mia don't have to take it. It's okay. But it's okay because now she did it. It's on Mia now. Because it's all for Wendy. If we could only stop trying to figure out, you don't mean it, you're missing the whole point.
Right.
The fact is, instead of you worried about whether they mean it, just why don't you go ahead on and receive it so you can put an end to it.
That's true.
You don't want to take it because you ain't ready. You ain't finished kicking up dirt about it. You see, because when you're really tired of something, let me put it another way. If you really, really wanted a drink of water, you really wanted it, You're not going to care if I called you a bad name. You're going to take the water and say, thank you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Think about that. Go ahead.
Yes. And then, speaking of apologies, man, people been serving up apologies these last 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But Candiace pulls Karen aside to give her an apology.
She did, yeah. And said that it was a memory slip.
Trying to backpedal, but like you said, apology is an apology.
Apology is apology. And that's what I love about Karen. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, I would like for Karen to have a little drama, but I mean, her being the mother is starting to date her to me.
I could see that.
And I don't want, she too fly to be somebody's grandmother. You know, she's
Just
starting
make her
to be
look older than
dated.
what she
She's
is.
starting to, right, it's starting to date her. And that, they might as well say, Auntie, and then you got all these younger girls there. And it's starting to date her. I would like, because she's so fly and she's so attractive, for her age, she's just graceful to me.
Yeah.
And this auntie mother thing, making you look dated, girl. You look too young with your blonde to be sitting up there letting these women age you.
And also letting Ray age her as well.
No. Why you say that?
Because Ray's way older than her.
That's her husband,
I
though.
know.
This is a moment. Hold up. That's her husband. Remember, they've been married for a long time. So he probably was several years older than her when they got married. So now that he old, you want her, he's not even old. He's an elderly gentleman. No, I don't even want to say that. He's a distinguished gentleman. And you want to send him out to pasture?
Send him out to pasture?
In other words, retire him from the human race. Like where they just send them out, they old and they just graze and eat until they die. That's what you want to do. No, Ray got a lot of life in him.
Yeah, you're right.
And I just feel like, and now, to me, I don't even know what it would be like without Ray. Because he's such a strong person on the screen.
Yeah, we do.
And he's about peace. I just wish that Chris listened to him. Because he's telling them some pearls of advice. Sometimes in life, you just got to let things go. Trust that. It ain't about what's wrong or what's right. Sometimes we just let the petty stuff. Anyway, as you get older, you just start figuring out stuff. And one thing you start realizing, every time you hold on to anger or resentment, you just aging yourself with a sickness. There is another cell in your body that just got ill. That energy got to go somewhere.
That is true.
So let that stuff go. Blow that stuff out and let it be. Go with it. I'm learning every day. I'm learning.
Yeah, that was it for what we had to talk
No,
about.
it can't. It's got to be that last line again.
Candiace pulls Karen aside to apologize.
I just love it. I just wish, now, it's like I'm trying to figure, what is it about Gazelle that people don't want to, not the people, that there are people on the show that don't like her.
I don't know. I like Gazelle.
Yeah, but we can't see it.
Right, I'm biased.
So what is it? But that's what I'm saying. Whenever Gazelle is doing, she's not fighting anyone.
That is true.
And it keeps you in flux and it keeps you watching. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like a Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Kenya changed to me, but from the Housewives of Atlanta. Right? And they all under Bravo, so I guess I could talk about it. But like that, she's like that. But one of the things that about Gazelle is she don't ever really show that nothing, you can't break her. That's that earthiness in her. That's that grit. She got true grit. And to see Gazelle cry over anything, you touched her heart. It broke her. because she gotta have that grit, But anyway, that's because I read her cards and I feel like I know her. Like I feel like I feel like I'm a little buddy with her now because I understand that truly she's just a nurturing soul, But she's flawless and she got flaws and her flaws shows up in ways that people don't understand. But she's a friend to a friend, believe that. If she's your friend, she's your friend, So I don't know it, but this is what I get out of her. And as far as Robyn to me that's that girl. Like I gotta call Robyn. Like she's like that's my girl. That's like somebody who got your back.
Yeah.
That's somebody who like I got your back. That's not gonna leave you stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have a friend like Robyn.
As long as you just don't do her wrong and not apologize.
And you know who else I think is a good friend?
Who?
I think Ashley is a good friend.
Okay.
I do. I really do. As if she's your friend. Friend. Y'all weather some things and y'all friend. I think that Ashley is a good, loyal friend. Of course, I think Kern is a friend, but I don't know because Kern, to me, like I said, she's got a lot of friends, and she probably wouldn't have time and place you in the middle. Because Karen is good at playing Switzerland to me.
Yes.
And it gets her off the hook a lot.
Yeah, it does.
And Gazelle always call her out on it, or Robyn calls her out on it. While the other little ones, they don't. The youngins, the ones that's in their 30s, they just, Well, anyway, I was just chatting. Well, anyway, I just loved the show. It was very, very good.
Yes, it was.
It was very good. It's good to see them make up. It's good to see all that. And like I said, the less fighting and the more giggles and laughter and moments where you're angry, all of that is good. But I just wish that they could just all come together and then next year it'll be something else. Like that's what I like.
That would be nice.
Right. Like but they don't, they could end up where they're all happy.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So anyway, as I'm having this deja vu moment, because I swear just a moment I felt like we did this before.
Oh, okay.
So with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy a good movie, news, whatever it might be. Enjoy it, kick back, and just, what is the word? Keep it copacetic.
Okay.
All right? Good night, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chicken. Mwah. Ciao!